y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. What's good? What's popping? Hey Atiim, how are you guys? I hope you guys are well. I hope you're good. I'm Atiim. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you subscribe, become a part of the Atiim. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, baby. Welcome back. All right. So in the spirit of Lent, like I had said, I'm gonna be doing, well, I really tried, it didn't happen, but I wanted to, do some Christiany content, well, not, but like related to faith for Lent. So I had done a question thing on Instagram, everywhere actually. I did it on, what's this, YouTube. I did it on YouTube, I did it on Instagram, both my Instagram accounts, which you guys should go follow. Everything is in the description box. Go follow my social media, guys, please. And I also did it on my Facebook page. So I basically asked you guys for questions related to faith that I would answer. This is a Q&A, by the way. This is a Q&A, so I'm gonna be answering the few questions that you guys sent, which I do appreciate, because these questions, they're not easy, guys. Yeah, you guys really, I told you that, yeah, you guys to come at me with your best, and you did. You really did that. You brought the heat. So without further ado, let me go straight right into the video. Okay, so first question, I wrote the questions down because like they're on different platforms so that they can all be in one place, and they're not that many. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking down to read the questions quite a bit. So the first question is, what made you believe in the religion you chose to believe in? So for me, I didn't go on a soul searching, finding myself, finding what. I was born into a Christian home. I am Catholic. I think I've said this before. I'm not sure. I was born into a staunch Catholic family. Both sides, both my parents come from Catholic families. So I just followed it. Like, I guess I didn't question it so much, because also I've got a brother that's not, well, now there are two that are not Catholic. So growing up, I would go to his church with him as well. So like I've kind of like experienced, I've been around and then been around. But yeah, like I've just always been Catholic at heart. Like from going to visiting different people's churches and stuff, I was just like, you know what, Catholicism works for me. It's fine, it's cool, it's all right. So number two is, do you genuinely like it, or were you in a household that attends and so you had to? So I just said it, y'all. In my house, church is not an option. It doesn't matter what church. Like my mom, everyone who comes into like kids, my mom's kids, it doesn't matter if you're Catholic or not, but what you are gonna do is you're going to go to church. You're not gonna live in my mom's house and be a pagan. Those are the rules. As long as you are under her roof, you are going to go to church. So I grew up in a house where every Sunday I'm at church unless I am in hospital. That's it. If I'm not dying, then I'm at church. So yes, I was born into a household that believes, and so I had to. But then also in the beginning, when I was young, I was just like, oh my god, why? But then in high school, I went to boarding school, and I wasn't going to church every Sunday, and there was a void in my heart, guys. Like I was like, what is this? So I started missing church, and then after that point, that's when I started like enjoying going to church. So like I'm not about going to church. Like I like going to church. Oops. Okay, number three is, how have you grown your faith throughout your life? Woo! Listen, how do I answer this? I think by my experiences, like the stuff that I have been through in life have made me grow my faith. Like there's some things where like it doesn't make sense the way those things happen. Like nothing else makes sense than to say that the Lord is up there, he's watching over me, he shall not let me fail, and because he loves me so much, he did this, because there's no other like it doesn't make sense. Like they genuinely do not make sense. So I think that has played like a big role in me growing my faith, and also I've become active at church, so then I like shared experiences with other people. They have also like increased my faith. And then next question, number 4, how do you maintain your faith? So because church is not an option every Sunday I'm at church, like I know that at least once a week, if I fail to like go during the week, I know that I am going to pray. If I forget, sometimes life just and you forget, which is something I'm trying to work on, like forgetting to pray and stuff like that. But yeah, I know that on Sundays I'll be at church and I will, just reset. It's a reset on maintaining my faith. I know that I will praise, I will do everything. I try to pray at least like when I wake up in the morning and before bed. I read the Bible. I attend talks and stuff, like if there's like a teaching and stuff like that at church, I try to be there, just so that the knowledge comes. Because by myself, I always tell myself, which is something I've been trying, I really want to work on. I tell myself, no, I'm gonna like do this set of prayers, pray the rosary, like I'll do like the whole week and stuff. But guys, it's not easy. It's not easy. So yeah, I going to church and like reading the word when I can. I'm not really great at doing it by myself. But yeah, I don't know if I answered the question. I blabble a lot. But anyway, this is question 5. Question 5. How has it changed since you started believing? I guess that's my faith. Because I was born into Christianity. I guess there's as a child you just follow blindly. So I guess since I was like growing up, I've had more questions, and also questioned a few things, and then also I had a few answers, and with my experiences again, I have become more certain of some things. Like I have become more certain that there is a God. Like for me, I believe that the Lord is working miracles for me. Like even like the power of prayer, when you pray for something and like it happens. Obviously I'm not saying it happens immediately and stuff, because there's some things I've prayed for 5 years and they didn't come. Then all of a sudden, out of the paper, like bam bam bam, there's the answer. So I guess my faith has changed in that I started questioning it a lot more, which was to help me become a more solid Christian, I guess. So question number 6, how do you keep your faith strong during hard times in your life? Guys, it's not easy. It's like it's so easy to just be like, why God, why me, why now, why? It's very easy to go down that route. But one thing I've learned is to not doubt my faith, to not doubt God and his plan. Like I've become optimistic, I guess, whereby like I'll just be like, what, this is happening for a reason. I try to see the positives in everything. I pray about it and I'm like, what, Lord, I don't understand why this is happening, but I trust that there's a reason, and because of that, let your will be done. Because Mina, I can't handle this by myself. I'm like, you know me. Surely they say that you'll never let us go through things we can't handle. At this point, I feel like I'm not handling it, but I trust. Like one thing I try to do is to not doubt my faith. Like, I don't want to start, I try not to start saying, is there really a God? Because then everything goes down the drain. Because once I start going that route, then it's over. Like, that's the end of me. I feel like that's what would happen to me, because at this point I am so sure that there is a God who lives, who is powerful. And so if things get hard, and then now I'm just there like, but is there really, you see, like, I feel like that's where my life will start crumbling, falling apart at the seams and all of that. So that's how I, in tough times, I just leave it all onto God. And also my sister said, like, she always says she doesn't stress about things that are out of her control. So I try to do that as well. Like, if I know that there's no way, like, I can't do anything about it, if I'm in a place where, like, really it's out of my control, then I try as best as I can to just let go and let God, because I can't do anything. So what's the point in me now, like, destabilizing the rest of my life when I have no power over the situation? Don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, number 7, Nkezi, she can't rap, fam. Someone, because my question thing was, let's talk about faith, and this silly idiot, you are silly, was like, Nkezi, she can't, you are silly, number 8, how do you actually let go and let God truly trust him? Woo! Woo! I guess this is related to the last question I answered. It can be hard, I'm not going to lie, because we are human. We have questions that need answers, but there's no one to give us those answers. We don't, like, stuff happens in life and we don't understand why, but, like, I pray to God every day. I go to church. I am practicing the morals and values the church teaches me, but then I am still in this hole and I can't seem to get out. So now, tota hela mudimo guy, where is God? So I'm not gonna lie, like I said, it's not an easy thing, but what I try to do is not doubt his presence. Like, if I have prayed, isn't the Lord helps those who help themselves? If I have applied myself as best as I can in that situation, I have prayed about it, and it doesn't seem to be getting brighter, I will just try not to doubt. Like, I may not 100% be like, okay, the Lord got me sometimes, which I'm only human, but what I won't do is doubt him. Yeah. So how do I truly trust God? Just pray. And when I pray, I believe it is done, because it doesn't say ask and you shall be given. So if I pray about something, I'm not praying with second thoughts. Like, it's not that I'm praying just so that I can say I prayed about this. When I pray, I truly believe that the Lord is listening to me and he shall answer me, and therefore if he has heard me, surely he will do something about it. And so I just let go. Oh, this one is tough, man. It's tough. But I just try not to doubt and try not to dwell. Like, yeah, just let go. I don't know if I'm answering these questions like yo, but okay, I think this is the last one. How do you deal with your atheist friends? Whew. I do have atheist friends, and sorry, I don't know who's texting me, but what I do, sorry, I'm lost. Atheist friends, I think my friends and I are very, like, we respect each other. So, like, they're atheists and that's their personal thing. I'm not going to, like, what's the word? English is leaving. Whoa. Over. I'm not going to drown them in God talk. I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to invalidate their feelings. I'm not going to invalidate their faith, because this is a personal thing. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're going to hell because you don't know. I respect that they don't believe, and that's fine. Just like they respect that I believe, and that's fine. And I try not to impose my faith on my atheist friends. And then yeah, I feel like we're very respecting in that, like, we know they know that I go to church, and they sometimes when I'm gonna, like, sometimes I'll say things like, no weapon formed against you, like, when times are tough, and then you start quoting script like he kiki with your friends and stuff like that. Like, they don't see it as me imposing myself on them, because these are just things that, like, it's part of me. Like, they know I'm not trying to convert them, I'm not trying to let them see the light, because I feel like that only makes things worse. If they were doubting their atheism or wanting to convert, I feel like they should see through my actions, rather than me, like, forcing them to believe in something, because that only makes matters worse. So what we do is just we respect each other's choices, and then we move. Like, as long as they're not disrespecting my faith, and I'm not disrespecting their belief, then that's how we roll. And yeah, those are all the questions you guys sent. I really tried to answer them, so I hope that I did. I'm not sure how well I did, but you know what, I tried. I tried. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for spending this time with me. Oh, what a time it has been with Atiim. If you enjoyed this time with me, please do subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Turn on your notifications so that you know each time I post a video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below some more questions. Let's carry this conversation on in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching this video. Until the next time. Bye!